Yes, yes, THFC. As I approach the mighty Park Lane, you know, gearing up for this fight tonight. Will you be there? Will you be part of the legacy? For some reason, it seems like there's many boxing fans walking down the high road already. Some of them are earlier than the football fans, eh? But I suppose that's part of the game, eh? Part of the match, eh? Boxing match, that is. I've listened to a lot of people's feedback this week. For some reason, Conor Benn seems to be the favourite going into this fight because he's the younger man, maybe the stronger man, maybe the man who's got a little bit more in the tank in the later rounds, if it gets to the later rounds. I don't know. For me personally, I still think Chris will edge it, but if he doesn't, then I suppose that opens the door for a third match, eh? A third boxing match. But as they say, it's not always the bigger man. Sometimes the smaller man will win if he's good enough. And it's just like that in football. It's not always the big players that are the best. Sometimes the smaller players are good enough to be the best. But for me, I just hope both fighters get home safely tonight and is able to embrace their family after the match, as they should. Do you know? Because I personally think this is a dangerous fight, man. Not just because the weights and the hydration and the age difference and the fitness or fatigue difference. There's a lot of emotions in this match. There's a lot of legacy that could be destroyed. And I just hope, for their sake, their fathers keep a close eye on each fighter and do the right thing if it's needed. Do you know what I mean? I don't think this is a fight where you can leave it up to the coaches. Do you know what I mean? To make that decision if somebody is getting a little bit hurt too much. Do you know what I mean? I think they both need protecting from each other tonight, because hearing them speak and just watching their body language, I don't think, no matter what, no one ain't giving up tonight. Do you know what I mean? They're going to go to the wire. They're going to fight to the death. And I personally don't think that's a good thing. Do you know? But I'm not a trained boxer. I'm not a trained coach. I'm not a trained professional in boxing terms. So my opinion is just my opinion. But hopefully they're protected and they both get to go home and embrace their partners, children, fathers, mothers, etc. Do you know? I don't know who is going to win. I don't even know who I would like to win. For me personally, if it could be a draw, I think that would be a great result. Do you know what I mean? For each fighter, because they can both walk away with their head held high. But someone's got to get the L just to make it competitive, I suppose. And yes, they're saying Senior will be there, so look out for the dancing and the one-liners. And Nigel Benn will be there, so look out for the one-liners. But as always, come on you Spurs. Who is going to be victorious? Is it Conor Benn or is it Chris Eubanks Jr.? Leave it in the comments.